Hello, welcome again to Get Data Solution. We have started discussing on data quality standards. In the previous videos, we have seen data quality standards like validity, reliability, precision, and integrity. So in today's topic, we'll see timeliness. So timeliness is also one of very important standards in data quality. So we'll start as usual with definition and we evaluate the timeliness from perspective of the indicator under investigation. So the definition, uh, the degree to which data is current and up to date for its intended use. So that is the degree to which data is current and up to date for its intended use. So that is the definition, and let's evaluate timeliness based on those 5 questions. As usual, we have the answer are actually yes, completely, partly, or not at all, or not applicable. So let's start with the first question: Is there a timeline for data reporting, generally, specifically for this indicator, well defined? So we can yes, say yes completely and write a comment here. For example, generally the reporting period, we may say reporting period uh, is on quarterly basis. Then we can say quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, quarter four, and then we can quarter four, and we can indicate the dates, the standard for reporting. So we are expected to indicate the standard if there is an existing standard. So if it's not existing, we can say partly. So it's not defined. That means. So if we have, let's assume we have such a standard, we have the reporting procedures regarding to timeliness. Let's assume yes completely, and the next one is data for this indicator reported as soon as possible after collection or per data flow and communication in the reporting map. If, for example, the reports are actually, the activity was implemented in the first quarter, let's say implemented in quarter one, reported in quarter two. So in that case, so it is partly, but there is a delay for that. So, but if we have that activity is implemented in quarter one and at the same time report in quarter two, we say yes completely. But since we have said right now the implementation is in quarter one and the report was in quarter two, so that will be partly. So we have to look into the standard and the implementation, where the report was actually reported and where the activity was implemented and the report comes in. So we have to compare both and decide based on evidence as usual. So the third question is the date of data collection for this indicator clearly identified in the report? If the date is already indicated clearly, yes, we can say yes, or otherwise we can say partly. So from the practical point, in my experience, this is one of the areas that actually performed under expected in real life situation. So probably there are a lot of delays during the activity implementation and the reporting, especially when actually compared to the agreed dates. So that is one remark I can share you from my experience. So let's continue. Question 4 is, are data available on frequent in a basis to inform program management decision? If the data is there, we can say yes completely, otherwise we can say partly. So the final question is the timeline for data reporting always respected? Is it respected? For example, in this particular case, uh, we may say partly. For example, we can say quarter 1 and quarter 2 are respected. In this case, the report were coming in as per the standard. Quarter 3 and quarter 4 were not respected. So we can write something like that. I'm using the wrap text which is recently introduced. So let's evaluate the performance of timeliness in our famous chart, Pareto chart. Timeliness is here. So remember that we have to fill all this data based on the evidence we have. So far we have seen many of the standards. So in today's topic we have seen the timeliness. We have to just first check for whether the standard is there for reporting. If it is in quarter, the standard should be there for quarter 1, for quarter 2, quarter 3, and quarter 4. Similarly, for if the reporting is on monthly basis, we have to check that one. And it's only if we have that we just feel completely for question 1, and the remaining ones are actually based on those standards to evaluate uh, the other questions. So we have to compare against the standard and against the standard and the implementation, and again for against the standard. So we have to check those things and decide finally. And thank you very much. And we'll meet on the next standard. I think the next standard is completeness. And thank you very much. And bye bye.